Hi, I'm Nathan Vasanthan. I work at University of West London in Ealing. Today I'm going to demonstrate the Thai Papaya Salad, also known in Thai som tam. Som tam translates into som being acid or sour, tam means pound, or sometimes they interpret as salad as well sometimes. So as you can see, although it is a Thai dish currently, according to the history, actually it's originated in Laos. The migrants from Laos moved to Thailand. As you can see on the note here, the northeastern part of Thailand, they have settled down there, and then they tend to produce this kind of food, and then that can be adopted by the Thai cuisine. So the ingredients here I'm going to do a typical Thai style som tam. There are loads of variants. You can add loads of other vegetables such as carrots, cucumber, vegetables that you can find in this part of the world, in England. So just to go through the ingredients here, you've got some French beans, dry shrimps, you have got some crushed peanuts for finishing, cherry tomatoes, palm sugar, fish sauce, bird's eye chili, Thai chili, quite hot, crushed garlic, and loads of lime, because som means, as I said before, sour. Therefore, this dish you may find quite sour as well if you're not used to that kind of food. So, traditionally they will use a pestle mortar, but the shape of the pestle mortar is like a tapered. So wider at the top and then really narrow at the bottom. And they will use a mortar which is made of wood, and the pot is often made of clay and then baked. So how do we do that? The process is very simple. You start with, I'm using not so Thai pestle mortar, but it's going to give the similar effect. So I'm using, putting some chili, garlic. Basically, the first step I would always describe as making the dressing for the salad. What we are doing here is making the dressing. To that, a little bit of palm sugar that helps to grind the vegetables. A pinch of salt, but be careful because we will be adding more fish sauce, but you don't want a lot, just to aid the pounding process. And obviously, your dry shrimps, that's where your umami comes from. So we're going to gently pound them together to make our dressing. Again, you need to be careful with your eyes, because if it gets into your eyes, you know, it's not a pleasant experience. It's not going to be a pleasant experience. So to this, you're going to add some lime juice. Keep those ones because we're going to put it back. So once you've done that, you then add the French beans, or you can also find the Asian beans, which can be quite long. The reason that I am putting in there and then pounding a little bit, not making a puree, pounding it to break those cells down so the flavors can, mingle, get together, mix together. I'm not aiming to, as I said before, making a mash, but I'm just gently crushing the vegetables. In this instance, the beans. As you can see, actually you can see, it kind of bruised, which is what you're looking for. You can always add a little bit more lemon juice if you want to. And then we are going to add lime juice. You add the lime there as well. You can pound them together. It can be very, very sour if you're not used to that kind of thing, but you don't eat on its own. You will have to eat them with plain rice or sticky rice. and other meal as well. It could be a nice starter, nice amuse-bouche. Then I'm going to add the papaya, which I have got lucky to get the green papaya from our greengrocer. So I have already peeled them and then julienned, as you can see here. Yeah. And then I'm going to put that in there, enough to make a couple of portions of salad. Again, by pounding, you're trying to bruise those juliennes. You don't want them to be, separate from the salad. Obviously, it would be a lot different effect when you are using the traditional pestle mortar, which we don't have, unfortunately. At this stage, you can add the tomatoes. Again, if you think about it, you've got the lime, which is quite sour. You've got green vegetables, green beans. It's not something sweet, quite sour as well. Then I've got papaya, green papaya. It is also quite sour. So the name indicates somtam sour salad. That's why we call them that way. Now at this stage, you're going to add a little bit of fish sauce, obviously to taste, and then you're going to mix them together like this. This is the basic principle of a tom tam salad, but you can use any other suitable vegetables that you have, you can access. Okay, so once you've done that, I have got extra lime. As I said before, they use a lot of sour ingredients. The extra lime will also go on the salad, which I show you in a minute. Okay, so this is ready to plate. So, obviously, one of the important rules, chefs should taste the food before you plate. A touch of fish sauce, I think, to raise the saltiness. Other than that, it's quite nice and balanced flavors there. Using a different spoon. So we are going to plate that. You can actually use a tongue if it's easier for you. If you travel to Thailand, it's a must-try delicacy. It's made in front of you, every street and every corner of the street. And then we can actually finish with crushed peanuts, unless you're allergic to, be careful. And then, not to forget, more lime. Bon appétit.